So I'm back from my short break. So let's analyze this stuff. Oh, we're looking at an error right here. So KVMD upgraded right to 2.0.0. So a lot of APIs will be broken. This spinner, do I need to update this MVC for Kivy project? Yeah, whatever the name is. So this has been renamed to. It has been moved to progress indicator, if I'm correct. Where's my autocomplete? Oh, MD secular. Yeah. So this is the name right now, and all we have to do is calm down a little bit here and rename this guy to secular progress. Exactly. So let's check out the whole directory to see how things looks. I'm going to minimize this guy and yeah, probably format or file. I hate that yellow line. So we have our asset folder, right? This is where we're going to store both our images or our fonts. Right now, we're not dealing with any of these. MVC for Kivy automatically creates all this thing for us. And we have controller. This is where we'll be binding, collecting information from the view and sending it to the database, and collecting information from the database and sending it back to the view. This is kind of like a middleman. Yeah. That nigga you sell drugs to. I didn't say drugs. What kind of drugs? Panadol Extra. Before YouTube will strike me down. Panadol Extra drugs. Alright, so we have libs. This is where we kind of like store extra libraries that is not attached to the UI, right? But kind of like needed in our program. So what we do is to put them extra on a libs folder. So we take all whole motherfuckers and put them on the lib folder. Anything that doesn't have to do with the UI. Maybe external libraries, I don't know. We have the models. This is where we handle our database calls. We want to talk with Firebase, this is where we handle it. Yeah! Alright. We have utility folder. Yeah, these were kind of like is useless. Anyway, useless. We've talked about Vim already. View, yeah, we didn't talk about View that much. This is where we design, make our UI designs. So let's head back to models because there are some issues with models on the database. So there's something we need to remove. We don't need to use Firebase Lite. I initially created Firebase, but long story short, you no longer need it. All I have to do right now is to remove this bad boy from here. Boom. And then move over. Okay, let's leave get connect. We may still need it somehow. Remove this bad boy to and just put a dot, and that's it. That's all we need to do to change all this stupid shit. But there's one more thing we need to create. We need to create our import.kv. If you don't create this, your app is going to crash because MVC for Kivy needs it. This is where you do your extra import calls. Let me show you where MVC for Kivy built that. Yeah, that's it. We need it. If you don't need it, you can just go ahead and remove this line of code and it's gone. It's gone. See you on my next section.